Welcome back to Virtually AWA. I hope you've all had a nice weekend. We are getting into episode 42 of the series, and we are kicking it off with a match. Millie Mackenzie taking on John Allen's one half of the Dogs of War, and in a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, Millie Mackenzie defeats John Allen's in 6 minutes and 47 seconds by submission. Big win for Millie Mackenzie. This gets a segment rating of 22. Mackenzie with a 24. Unfortunately, Mackenzie and Allen's didn't seem to click, and it made for an awkward bout. The match got the crowd hotter, and the match got the show off to a strong start. Following on from the match, we go to the backstage. If you remember, a few weeks ago, I believe it was on episode, let's have a look, episode 40, yes, a couple of episodes ago, Triple B met with Alex Rancid in the backstage to plan a surprise for Fantazmo that would be happening in a few weeks' time. And we are here in this scene now. So Fantazmo is in the back and Triple B comes up behind Fantazmo. It looks like he's looming over the top of him. Fantazmo turns slowly and Triple B, big smile on his face. He says, "Happy birthday, Fantazmo." And then Alex Rancid rolls in the cake. And everyone is having a great time as they celebrate Fantazmo's birthday. So Triple B, it looked like something bad was going to happen, but Triple B, just being the good friend that he is, gets a cake for Fantazmo for his birthday. And Alex Rancid, just a friend, helping him out. So let's get to 21 rating segment for this. It advances the M storyline, and the colour commentary gave this segment a boost, and the angle got the crowd hotter. After the little celebration scene, we go into the ring where Foxcatcher is defending his British Championship against his friend Monty Bird. In about that decent reaction from the crowd, Foxcatcher defeats Monty Bird in 7 minutes and 23 seconds by pinfall with another frog splash. Foxcatcher makes defense number 5 of the AWA British Championship. Foxcatcher gets a 24 rating, Monty Bird only a 19, and the segment gets a 20 overall. Not too bad, not the best, but I'll happy with that. It's not too bad. The colour commentary gave the boost to the match as well. Then we have another scene in the backstage. Millie Mackenzie is walking back to the locker room after a match earlier in the evening against John Allen's. She is stopped by Chris Smith, who isn't too happy. He says, "You've made a mockery of the Dogs of War. Next week I'm going to show you what we are all about, and I'm going to beat you in that ring." Millie Mackenzie says, "Bring it on." So next week we have Chris Smith taking on Millie Mackenzie. This gets a 20 rating for this entertaining segment as we go into, I believe, the main event of the show. Yes, it is the main event. We have a women's title match. Killer Kelly defending her title against Alex Windsor. In about that decent reaction from the crowd, Killer Kelly defeated Alex Windsor in 6 minutes and 41 seconds by pinfall after a super kick. Killer Kelly makes defense number 3 of her AWA Women's Championship. Killer Kelly got 26 here, Alex Windsor 24, and it gets a segment rating of 23 overall to end the show. So the show overall gets a 22 rating, not bad. It's a solid show throughout from start to finish. The show increases our popularity in 8 regions as we continue to grow this brand. Live from the Wolverley Sports and Social Club. And that is all for today's show. So if you enjoyed the video, please like it and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another episode of the series. And we'll be back tomorrow for another episode of Virtually AWA.